Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. One of them is going to be about a haul that I did, and giveaway. So I'm just waiting for everybody to come on. If you're on, go ahead and say something, comment. Hey, Yin Yin. A lot of tea today. Hey guys. Got my metallic shirt. It's all shiny for the holidays. And really and truly, knowing myself, I'll wear this any time of the year. I don't care. Hi, Levi. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Oh, and I got my pendant. This one tonight I got is an emerald. I don't know if y'all can see that where the light hits. That is actually my birthstone. I love the color green. So I'm just waiting for a little bit longer for some more people to come on. I am going to be doing readings for those of you that are wondering if I am going to be doing readings. I am. But like the first 30 minutes, I always start by chatting, etc., seeing what's going on. Are y'all ready for Thanksgiving? I know some of y'all may not observe it. I'm thinking this year I'm not going to do a turkey. I'm not going to really cook the whole meal. I don't know. I'm not into turkey is not my thing. It never has been. I really don't care too much for it. But I do love Thanksgiving. I mean, I'm ready for the holidays and etc. Hi, Ken. Louisiana in the house. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all need time off. A lot of you have been looking forward. I know my friend Pam, I don't know if she's going to join me tonight, but she, was telling me about how a lot of people, coworkers, etc., are probably taking off on Wednesday and then looking forward to like a 4 or 5 day weekend. So that looks good. Hi, D, Texas. Yeah, but I don't feel like cooking this year, for Thanksgiving. And who knows, I may. If I do, like what I typically do is I go for the, the turkey breast, just the turkey breast. And I really don't care for dark meat on turkey. I just don't. Hi, Georgia. So, yeah, I have a lot of, plans during this time to relax. I'm going to also take like a 4-day weekend, kind of like 5-day weekend, like, that whole week. Next week is going to be a little slower for me, which is really good. We all need to, take care of ourselves. I think, it's very important. Day Monique, he says, can you read even if I have an Android? Everybody don't have an iPhone. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. I don't know if you're talking about on here. Christine K says, hi, Ray. You grew up during the Hanson era. Yes, I did. Do you see anything for the Hanson brothers? I just watched an interview from them. I'll have to do a reading on them. I'm glad that you brought that up. I don't know. Last night, I don't know if y'all remember that song from Robin, Show Me Love. I was playing. I put some clips of the video on my Instagram. I love Robin. When I was in high school, I think it was 1997. I was a freshman in high school, and she was one of my favorite singers, and I would just hear that song on the radio like all the time. And I just loved her voice. And last night I just had like this, I don't know, this reminiscent type of 90s vibe going on. And I had to, had to listen to her. Toya Buchanan says that pot pie chicken sandwich is nasty. Which one, the mild or the spicy? Because to me, I didn't like the spicy one. I know a lot of people like the spicy Popeyes. Yeah, the spicy one, I like the mild one. Now, try the mild one and give that one a try. I think you'll be happier with the mild. Because the spicy was not doing it for me at all. At all. I got my water here. Javon, you asked about Salem witch trials. Yes, I have. I kind of stopped from doing that for a while because Through the month of October, we have so many paranormal people doing things on TV, going there, broadcasting all these paranormal shows, doing live from Salem, whatever. And so I didn't want to cause confusion. Again, my insight is always going to differ from a lot of the other people that have their shows, and sometimes it may match up. So, and on that note, I want to talk about something. So I had someone recently reach out to me for a reading, whatnot. I gave them the insight, and then this person went to another psychic, and the other psychic told them something totally different from what I had given the information to the person. Now, I don't know who this person went to, and I don't care. I'm not the type to be, talking smack about other people. But when clients come to me, and they get a reading, and then they go to another site, and that's where you can kind of go into problems or get into problems. Because when I talk about problems, I mean like confusion. You can get a lot of confusion because one psychic may see one thing and another psychic can see another. Now, not to toot my own horn, because I'm not always 100% accurate. No psychic is. And if anyone says that they are, you need to run from them because there's something not right there. Okay. So I have video testimonials, I have written testimonials, and I've done predictions, readings for celebrities and predictions and things like that. And it's like, I told this person, if you don't believe me, go to my YouTube channel, go and listen to my videos. I predicted a lot of things that have happened. That's just the way that my gift works. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't tell the future, but I think a lot of people could say that or compare me to a fortune teller. I'm not. I can see things depending on what God allows me to see and what spirit allows me to see, because I do believe in God and that these gifts come from God. Well, long story short, it was just like a debacle, and I'm not the type, and she was like that person was wanting me to like give them concrete, like, I guess like it wasn't enough because the other person had confused them in so many ways. And so I just had to, tell her, I'm not my gift. I'm not here to make you believe in what I do. I'm not here to make you, follow what I say. What I give is insight. I'm the messenger from spirit. That's all I am. And, it's up to you and your own free will to make decisions, etc. So I want to make that clear for a lot of you that may be, anticipating and getting a reading from me when you take part of my Black Friday sale, which again, for those of you that are joining tonight that maybe didn't see my other video that I did and I announced it on Black Friday, everything in my shop is 50% off. So if you ever wanted a reading on any kind of reading, this is going to be the time to get it for 50% off. But do expect that I'm not going to sugarcoat anything when I give you the insight. I'm going to give it this way that spirit gives it to me, and it's never rude. Some people may find it like not, I guess everybody's different. Some people think that they're ready for a reading. Some people are not. So it's going to depend, on how open you are to receiving the messages from spirit, how open you are to, to a reading. Every reading is going to be different. But if you do purchase a reading during this time period, I expect high volume of readings. So I will say this, you may need to, you will probably have to wait between 5 to 8 weeks turnaround time for a reading, because again, I'm going to be swamped. Like, it's first come, first serve. So as readings are coming in, Ray is working hard every day to get them. Yeah, Little Remy Red gets it. She says, you're a Gemini, you guys give it straight. Even though some people think that we're two-faced, I don't feel like I am the typical Gemini, primarily because I have Cancer in my sign. So I'm a Cancerian, and I'm on the cusp of Leo. So my ascending and my rising are both in Cancer, but I am on the cusp of Leo. So I have those different signs that I can connect to, and so when I get, and Cancer is one of the most intuitive signs that there is out there. So like, I just don't like that crap when people start coming to me and like, well, so-and-so, I had a reading before from somebody else and they said, I don't care what somebody else told you. I'm not here to talk about if you're coming to me, you're coming to me for insight from me. not from what another psychic gave you. And it's not that I don't respect the other psychics, insight, etc. But you cannot compare readings, even though some people like to, because every reading is going to be different. Every person is going to give you different information. It's not going to always, and some people may give you the same information over and over. It's going to just vary. So Scorpio there, yeah. Well, my mom's a Scorpio and my dad was a Capricorn. So I'm the product of that. Lo and behold, I'm the Gemini, dear to my heart. I see it all the time from colleagues and people that are getting psychic readings out there. There is a certain level of confusion, or they may go to another saying, well, so-and-so, I went to this psychic and they told me this, and that other psychic is going to immediately bash that other psychic. And I don't play those games. I respect my peers and my colleagues. I will not bash someone. Even if they are wrong, I'm not going to talk about it or address it. I'm just going to give them what I see. I just had a reading today that one of my best friends and a client came to me, and I hate when that happens. Are y'all there? Connection. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's doing it again. Okay, there we go. Can y'all hear me? Sorry, it's been buffering. Okay, great. What I'm saying is that, like when I give medical, when somebody is coming to me, and it comes up in the reading for spirit, from spirit about medical, health related things, I always explain this is not a diagnosis. What I see is a possibility or an outcome to create awareness. But you always should follow medical professional advice from a professional medical doctor. Never substitute. Okay. So that's something I wanted to make, bring up in this live tonight, because I had my friend and they were totally freaked out by the information that had been given to them from someone that claimed to be intuitive, and scared them senseless. And so, that's one of those things, like, I feel like intuitives should not be diagnosing people, because the way it came out, they told them that basically that their mom had precancer in their stomach. And that's like a fine line. You cannot do that. You're not supposed to be doing that. And it can really mess up a person. It really can, and freak them out completely. So, all right, enough about that. The Mercury retrograde, like I said, is over. You're still in the shadows. So some of you may still be having issues like I am having with my connection, obviously, tonight. So, yeah, I'm doing a giveaway. Okay, so I have several things that are going on. If I've ever read for you here, like here, or on Instagram, or you've gotten a private reading, I'm doing a giveaway on my channel. I'm doing a recorded video like this. You'll be seeing my face. I'm giving one free video recording, psychic reading video. It's going to be a video psychic reading to one person. But you have to leave me a testimonial, a written one, or you can submit a video testimonial. And you can email that to me, or you can DM me on Instagram, or you can use Dropbox and do that. Okay. So like to enter this giveaway, you don't have to purchase reading, but if you've had one, those that have already had one, you can leave me a testimonial. And if you've gotten a free reading, you can do that as well. And that will enter you into this giveaway that I'm having on my website. For my clients and for anyone that's subscribed to my website. So if you haven't subscribed to my website, go there and do that. Okay. So I have another giveaway. But first, let me talk about this haul. You know me. This is my one true love. This place here, Bath and Bodyworks. Yes. Can you see it? This is a heavy bag. All right, so I got some goodies. But before I did this haul, I went in, every time I go in Bath and Body Works, I should not be there because money is gonna be spent. Like I am one of those shoppers. Like, in the way that we have it in our Bath and Body Works, guys, it's like a village. The setup is like a Christmas village. Not only does it smell great, but they have everything that you could like. If you're obsessed with Bath and Body Works like I am, honey, don't go in there unless you have like control on your pocketbook or your credit card, and I would say go to an ATM, pull out $40, and that's your budget, because honey, you'll be coming out of there with like $200 or $300. I had to control myself when I went, and I was like, I want this. No, I need this. No, I don't need that. So I was like smelling all the candles. They smell divine. They have a lot of like Christmas scents, like hot cocoa and things like that. It is overwhelming. Like, it is bad. So yeah, stay away from Bath and Body Works if you cannot afford it, or if you are, needing to pay bills. Go pay your electric bill before you go in there, because trust me, it can be really bad. But they had this sale when I went in, and it was like 2 candles for $18. And I got some scents here. These are going to be the ones that I'm going to be showing y'all on here tonight. These are going to be the scents that I recommend for the season. Yes, I recommend them. So the first one, if you have not picked this up, is Twisted Peppermint. This candle, let me tell you, it smells just like a candy cane. It smells so damn good, okay? It smells good. And this will be part of another giveaway that I'm going to be talking about, okay? Like, I'm not the type of person to buy a lot of things and hoard on to them. So this is going to be going to one of you out there, okay? This is one of the giveaways, okay? The next scent that I recommend is this one. Ooh, let me show you. Can y'all see? It's Spiced Apple Toddy, scented candle made from essential oils. Okay, this one has, let me go back to the peppermint one. The peppermint one, it has fragrance notes of cool peppermint, sugared snow, vanilla buttercream, and musk. And trust me, it smells all like that. Yes, Phil, you can still purchase my Oracle cards. Yes, they are on the website. This one that I just showed you, the Spice Apple Toddy, it has cinnamon clove and apple brandy. Guys, this is the one for the season. Like, it smells so good, okay? I'm not even joking. Like, I don't joke about these things. The next one is Hot Cocoa Cream. This smells like hot chocolate, guys. Like, this is good for me, like, since I can't have like a lot of sweets and etc. This is like, just lighting this candle, it will probably take my cravings away. This has decadent milk chocolate. These are the fragrance notes. Decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. It smells like hot chocolate, like you're drinking a hot cup of hot chocolate. I'm not kidding. Bath and Body Works has their game on. Like, this year, like, they are really, well, they've always outdone themselves, but like this year, it's really been on. Okay, and then the last one, this is the cute one. Let me show you. Let me get it out. This is the main one that I recommend. If you're ever going to get a candle for the season and you want to feel bougie, like I want to feel sometimes, it's this one. Black Cherry Merlot. Is that how you say that? Is it Merlot or Merlot? I think it's Merlot. Guys, this one has fragrance notes of dark cherry, black raspberry, Merlot with essential oils. This one right here, that Black Cherry Merlot, you have to try this. If you have not tried this, you have to try it. So I'm going to be doing like a giveaway of 3 of my candles and 3, I believe 3 30-minute readings. These will not be by video. Only the first giveaway that is more private. For all of you that are listening that have had a reading from me, you can enter that, or on here. And when I have one of these, I'm keeping for myself. I cannot give this one. I mean, I'm going to give this one away, but I have another one. And so that's all. That's about it. For body sprays, if you're looking for a good body spray, I recommend white jasmine. And if you're, I'm not the type of guy like is a toxic masculine, or it just feels like I cannot, embrace my feminine side, because Bath and Body Works, I feel, is diverse and it could be for anyone. But there's some guys that are very macho out there. Some of you that may be here listening tonight, they do have a big selection, I will say, of just male candles and like body lotions and fragrances for men there. These, are a little bit more, but like for me, it's like, it's universal. I have no problem embracing my femininity, that side, to, when it comes to Bath and Body Works. Candles, trust me, like there's really not like a gender for a candle. You can't do that. Like, and I still use like the white jasmine body spray. I think it's really great. And the cherry blossom, I have those. Those are really, really great. So I just wanted to talk about that. This is a giveaway. Okay, so how you enter the giveaway, like what you need to do. So I just wanted to talk about that. This is a giveaway. Okay, so how you enter the giveaway, like what you need to do. You need to follow me on Instagram, okay? You need to be a subscriber here on my YouTube channel. You need to go and spam my Instagram, my last 3 photos that I have posted with Christmas emoticons, okay? And I'm going to be posting this later in the community tab here on YouTube. So if you have not like gone to the community tab on my page here on YouTube, check it out, because I'm going to have the instructions on how to enter this giveaway for the Bath and Body Works candles. So I'll have 3 winners that are going to, one person's going to, 1, 2, 3 people are going to win one of those candles, and then a 30 minutes free psychic reading with me. And this is kind of my way, of ushering in and just appreciating all of you out there that are, always tuning in here, that are always loyal to my channel. I really, really appreciate y'all. So that's all you have to do to really enter. Be subscribed here, comment under this video as well. Then go to my Instagram and spam it. It's at Psychic Medium Ray. You can't miss it. Spam it. And you also have to like my Instagram. And then I'm going to also ask that you repost this giveaway. So I'm going to like post it on my YouTube. I keep saying YouTube. On my Instagram, and you're going to have to repost that if you have Instagram onto your Instagram stories and tag me on it. Okay, I'm not making it that easy this time because I want to see who follows me, etc. So it's going to be kind of a little process, like spamming my last 3 photos, reposting what I'm going to post in my stories on my Instagram. So it's fun. It all boils down to fun. And then I have some fun things planned for December for y'all. So this is like the pre-Christmas spirit type of giveaway. And I'm always happy to do this. I'm always excited about it. So that is going on. Let me see what else that I want to talk about. Just reading everything. Did y'all go kind of like really wild when you saw the Bath and Body Works? Let me just go and check these. Oh, there's another body lotion that I bought. It's eucalyptus and mint. I didn't think I was going to like that because I don't like eucalyptus, like the smell of it. I really don't care for it. But the body lotion, it's so relaxing. It's more for sleeping. That one is really good. I recommend that if you have problems sleeping or problems like winding down, you have anxiety at night, try that one. It's the eucalyptus and mint. I believe it's eucalyptus and mint. And it comes like, I have it in like a brownish bottle. It comes in a brownish bottle with a pump where it's like, a fancy kind of glass bottle. And you can get that one. So, all right, let me just go through the comments here. Black Cherry Merlot enhanced. Do they have that Black Cherry Merlot in a lotion? That's what I needed to ask. Like, I had to get out of there because it was like drawing me in. The store was like a vortex of yum-yums, and it was sucking me in. And I was like in this web. Like, I felt like, hypnotized by everything. And I had a little basket, and I started putting things in, taking things out. I was like, no, I cannot go out of the store with $300. Like, no. So, yeah, I ended up spending probably about $36, which I think that's pretty reasonable, maybe a little bit more, but it was nothing like I usually go and spend like $100 or less there in that store. Like it can really get out of control. So that Black Cherry Merlot, guys, like I can't get over how good it smells. It smells really, really great. And whoever is the winner of that candle, You are going to be so lucky. Lotion and black cherry. No, and it's the black cherry Merlot. I didn't see it. Maybe they don't have it. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about for those of you that are following my journey for my Invisalign, I have these, now you can see they look like kind of like braces. I have these bumps that they put on my front teeth. Can y'all see? And I have to wear at nighttime some rubber bands that go from the back to the front to correct my underbite. So like they're pulling the bottom teeth back or the jaw back, so my front teeth can go over, you know, the bottom teeth. And it's, let me tell you, I'm on that like six week tray, on my sixth set of trays. And as you get more into the Invisalign and you get into the you know, the more of the trays, it gets totally tighter, and it's harder to get those suckers in and out, and it's more, you know, I will say, I'm gonna confess and just say it is painful. So if people say like Invisalign does not hurt like braces do, that's bull, because it does hurt. It hurts, but you know, beauty is pain. Sometimes you have to go through it. That's what I'm going through. I'm under like a year plan, so hopefully by this time, well, by August next year, I'll be done with it. Hopefully, y'all can see the teeth changing. Yeah, they are changing. Like I can see it. It's just, they're so tight. Like it feels like a vice grips, kind of like, that's what it feels like. And when you really like take them off, like now that I have these little bumps on them, it's not easy just to like slip and slide them off. I have to like literally, like the front teeth, I sometimes feel like I'm gonna just like rip out my front teeth, because you have to like struggle and kind of like pull them out and really force them out. They kind of click in there. So yeah, somebody says Invisalign hurt really bad, especially when they're, yeah, not smooth. They will cut you. Yeah, they can cut you as well, just like braces can cause abrasions. So somebody, Shanice Smith says, I just got my braces over summer. So if you hear like a lisp when I'm talking, or kind of like words are not pronunciated correctly, this is why, because of these Invisaligns. But yeah, it is painful for like the first 2 days after you start a new tray, and then it goes away. And I'm hoping to get these bumps off, you know, when my teeth finally cross over. Cross over, you know, like spirit. They need to cross over. And it's like they are now touching the top and bottom. So when I eat food without them, no, I cannot eat food with them. You have to take them off, because you can break them, and it's like $50 each tray to repair, to replace them. So Shanice says, I can't talk good with the braces. Yeah, I couldn't either when I had them for about a week. And they were like a nightmare for me. I couldn't do them. And my orthodontist now, she's like, I think we may have to put you back on braces. So she thinks that if for some reason that just the bottom, I may have to have my bottom ones in braces, and the top ones will still stay with Invisalign. Hi, Ryan. So hopefully I don't have to do braces. I really hope I don't have to. I didn't like them then, and I don't think I'll like them now. I think the older that you get, you know, it's harder, and it's more painful, more discomfort. All right, so got that out of the way. Let me see, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, I had somebody make a comment, and like they were a supporter, a ray of light, etc. And they were like, I saw your Prince Andrew video, psychic reading that you did on him. And I didn't see, maybe I missed it. Like, where did you say that he was going to step down? I'm like, dude, come on. Listen to the video in its entirety. I said on there that I saw him stepping away from his duties, kind of like laying low. It's the same thing. But I think some people are like, you know, they want to hear it to a T, the way it's pronounced. This is just insane. But like I said, I don't have anything to prove to people, that whether they want to believe it or not. For those of you that have listened to the Prince Andrew psychic reading, you know that it's true. But I feel like it's just like certain people, they want to like kind of discredit you, or they just want to be like, you know, assholes. for whatever reason. And it's like, it's crazy. Um, yeah, I had to go back to that video and state the fact. And yeah. Okay, last night, this will be the last thing I talk about before I start doing the readings. I woke up in the middle of the night and I had, usually between the hours of 12 a.m. and 5 p.m., I usually have a lot of visitation from spirit. They're always around me, and I usually wake up every hour. Last night I had a very, very kind of prophetic dream, and I do believe that certain people have the gift of prophecy. I do believe like I may have the gift of prophecy with a lot of the things that I see and insight. A lot of people have been asking me about the predictions for 2020. This is one of the predictions that I will be writing. You can expect the predictions probably next week for 2020. I posted it on Instagram. I had to document what I saw. Basically, a lot of people were afraid after reading what is on my Instagram story, but I don't want you to be afraid. That's why I'm using this platform to kind of explain what I saw. I feel like I was in this dream transported and seeing an earthquake or some type of explosion happening. And it was somewhere in a structure. I don't know where this was. It could have been a bridge. All I know, it was Europe. I don't feel like it was in the USA. There was a lot of ancient structures, but there was something that was like made of pure white stone. And it was very tall. And there would be like a university or a college near this location, because where I was, I started running and seeing in the dream all these buildings and all these people running in the buildings, the structure collapsing. And it terrified me because I've never had a dream like this where I'm just like transported there and when it's happening. So then I was like, let me drink some water. So then I was like in this area where there was nursing school. There was a nursing school, and there was a lot of people, like patients in the hospital were being transported away. And there was this nursing school. And in the nursing school, there was the instructors, like the kids, like the children, they're not children, but adults that were, attending nursing school. They were freaking out, asking, where are we going to attend school? Because the next school was like another city away. That's how vivid this dream was. Like I have details about it. And they looked like European, nursing students. And so they were worried about, it was like they had to go to another town not too far away to attend that university's program or nursing school. So this whole thing was, it was like an explosion. I feel like it was an earthquake. And this is what I feel. This is when I do my predictions for the next year, world events and predictions on celebrities. I see things and sometimes they do come in dreams. And this one came in a dream. It really freaked me out. And I'm not the type of person to get freaked out at all when I dream. But this is more like a prophetic vision. And I feel like 2020, between now and 2020, there will be some powerful earthquakes that hit Europe in particular and other parts of the world. But it will be like, I would say on the scale of 8.0 or like worse than that. I don't know if there's anything higher than that, but it is going to be some major natural disasters, like unlike what we've seen anytime before. And I think a lot of people are asking, well, why do you always just give the negative? Like a lot of people are so irritated that I give these insights. I don't give them to create fear. I give them to create an awareness. If I held on to that information and didn't share it with you, it's what good does it do for anybody to prepare? I have a lot of my YouTubers, a lot of my Rays of Light that follow me that are from the UK, that are from France, Germany, Belgium, Spain. So again, that's like, why, how my gift works is that, there's a lot of good things that I see for the future, for the world. But how my gift works and what I'm being shown is a lot of things that are not so good. Okay. And that's what I try to bring out to create an awareness for people. So I'm hope that, all of this is just like maybe like years later, and maybe it was just a dream. Maybe it was just a bad dream and it's not going to happen, but when I posted this, I had a lot of people outpour to me that they have had similar dreams that they have had those kind of experiences. And so, like, I feel that there is, like, I don't know if you ever watched that one episode of Ghost Whisperer. God, I love that show. I used to love that show with Jennifer Love Hewitt. She played, you know, Melinda Warren, the Ghost Whisperer. She was a medium. And she had a group of kids, like in one of the episodes before she died, that these kids all came together and they had sketches. I don't know if you've ever seen Ghost Whisperer, but in this one episode, like a bunch of kids had like pictures and drawings of what they had saw at one time. And so I am a firm believer that I'm not the only one that is seeing these things, that there are other people that are like me out there in the world that do have the abilities and that can see these things happening. What's funny, well, it's not funny, but what is interesting is that at the time that I had this this dream, premonition, whatever you want to call it, I actually Googled this morning if there was any kind of earthquake, and there was an earthquake happening. It was a 6.1, I believe, magnitude in Thailand. So, you know, that was, and I was like, well, could it be Thailand? And I was like, no, this is not Thailand. What I was shown, I feel like it's somewhere, I don't know, it was somewhere around Europe, not there. So I feel like it definitely was something just to be on the lookout out, you know, for. Why is this all happening now? I feel like Mother Earth, and I've said this before, is like purging. And so she is like cleansing the earth in many ways. She is, you know, the earth feels, the earth has pain. The earth is going to speak up. It's going to react because we have so much negativity in the world, so many people doing evil things. Yeah, Ryan, Mother Nature always wins. And so there's nothing greater power than Mother Nature. And when she roars, trust me, I've been under 2 natural disasters, 2 hurricanes, and a flood. And I don't care how strong of a man or a woman you are, you cannot fight a natural disaster. You cannot escape it. If it's going to hit, it's going to hit. So my heart goes out to whoever this is going to, wherever this is going to go to. We can pray and maybe prevent this from happening if a group of people come together. But I've had a lot of people say that they believe that they've had the same kind of dream or same kind of feelings for quite some time. So let's just hope, you know, but I'm going to have my predictions out on my website. They're published usually every year at the end of November. And then I'm also going to start working on the yearly horoscopes for 2020. So those will be on as a YouTube video, and be on the lookout for those. I may have those by like the first week of December. So I'm still staying pretty busy, even though I'm not going to be doing readings through, you know, the holidays. I am going to be busy still. All right. So Mother Nature, let me see here. Hope it's not Spain or Paris. Yeah, I hope it's not Spain or Paris. Oh, it's nowhere. I hope it was just a dream. But there's definitely a big, I feel like it's an earthquake, and it's going to cause explosions to go off. That's why I was so confused. I was like, this doesn't feel like it's natural. And it would make sense if it's a very catastrophic earthquake. It can cause explosions. It can cause a lot of things to go wrong. That's an interesting dream, Christine. All right, guys. So if you want a general reading now, go ahead and comment. And I'm going to be doing some readings using my oracle cards. If you have not picked up my oracle cards, you should. And if you have and you order them, there is a PDF file that I can send you to help you with the cards. Okay. So Ryan says, I just reviewed your 2019 horoscope prediction last year. It was good. I recommend. Thanks, Ryan. If there's any celebrities that you want me to do predictions for 2020, I would be open to that. You can comment on this video below as well on any, or you can email me any celebrities that you want me to do predictions on for 2020. A lot of people ask me, how do you do them? Like, usually I have people that come to me and ask me for it. So that's, you know, how. Dame Monique. Oh, right. Let me. I'm going to pull some cards for you, Dame Monique. I like that name. Okay, Dame Monique, I got here illness. Oops. So when you get this card on my deck, what it's meaning is that you need to, like, I feel like this is like just like a sign telling you to take care of yourself. You may be prone to getting sick if you normally don't get sick. You know, take care of your body. This is like spirit saying take care of your body, because there's a potential for, you know, to develop like a flu or something, you know, where you're feeling under the weather. So be sure to take care of yourself. Be sure that you're, you know, getting enough sleep, that you're hydrating yourself, etc. That's the first card. The other card I got here is divine protection. You are divinely protected. I feel like you also have a lot of your ancestors that date back maybe to, I don't know, Monique, I get Africa. So I feel like you have a lot of ancestral support from there, and also like a lot of ancient magic tied to you. But you have a lot of protection, okay, connected to you. So whatever you're going through, you're not alone, okay? And then I got here justice. This could be you are seeking some type of justice, some wrong to be made right. I feel like that's more like, this could also symbolize you seeking more balance in your life. But I feel like it's for you that you may have been wronged by someone, maybe a male in particular. And so Spirit is saying for you to kind of hold on to it, because there is going to be some kind of, you know, karmic justice that is going to happen here. And again, a wrong made right. That's what I hear. So hold on to those messages, Dame Monique, and I hope that they you know, help you. And thank you so much for coming on here tonight and asking for a reading. All right, so next person is D. Kendra Smith, you're next, okay? So let me do D. Okay. For D, let's see. Okay, D, crystals, honey. You need to work with crystals. So for you, I'm hearing, I'm going to be hearing, I'm hearing that you need to work with lapis. Okay. I don't know why, but they're saying lapis, and they're also saying you need to work with tourmalated quartz. It's like a black tourmaline with quartz. It has like little black sprigs, but it's also like white or crystal clear. Look at that tourmalated quartz. Okay. Tourmaline quartz and lapis. Okay, that's the first card. Then I got here lying. Be aware, D. Somebody is not telling the truth. Maybe you feel that, or you're picking up on this. You know, someone in your life somewhere could eventually say a lie to you, and you're going to know. So when you get this card, it's like creating awareness of your surroundings, who you interact with, etc. That there could be some level of deception going on there. All right. And last, you need to meditate, D. All right, so meditate. You need to kind of reconnect. Maybe you feel like at certain times you're kind of not able to get that connection to spirit, or a little spaced out for some reason. Meditation will help you, okay? There's different types of meditation. There's guided meditation, transcendental meditation. There is, you know, shower meditation. Finding the one that's right for you. So, okay, so that one's that. I hope that that message helps, and thank you so much. And then I'm going to be doing Kendra Smith, as promised. So get to Kendra. And I really love my Oracle cards because they give you like very direct things. Thank you, D. You're welcome, Kendra. Okay, so I'm pulling 3 cards for Kendra. Hi, Dolores. Okay, so Kendra, I don't know. Are you traveling, honey? Because there is travel here. Whenever I see this card, this doesn't have to necessarily be flying on an airplane to another city. There could be some travels to another city or state. There is some traveling for you. If it doesn't make sense now, hold on to it, okay? This could be coming up, like not necessarily now, but maybe more future tense. So there's some traveling there that's coming up. Third eye. Basically, they're telling you that your third eye is open, okay, to intuition, to things that you may be asking questions. There is a lot of openness when it comes to this. I feel like your third eye is fully open, so trust your intuition. You're not wrong. It's not your imagination. When you get the third eye card, for me, it's like telling you that, you know, you are seeing things, obviously, and knowing things. And then the last card here, backstabbing. Okay. So I hate that you got this card, Kendra, but just be aware there's some snakes around you, honey. There's some people that maybe are two-faced or that are not being very authentic when it comes to it. And you may feel that. You may feel that energy. So when you see the backstabbing card, it just means to create an awareness because there could be that going on now or it's something that is coming up. And that's what I feel like. I don't feel like this is in the past. So hold on to that, Kendra, okay? Thank you so much, and I hope that that helps. All right, so let me see who's next. Who's next? You're welcome, Kendra. Okay, let me see here. Maricel Ramirez Brito. She is next. Okay, Maricel, I'm pulling this up. 3 cards for you from my deck. Okay, Maricel. Haunted. This could be that for somebody, maybe yourself, not necessarily like you're haunted. When you get this card, it can have various meanings. For you, I feel like there may be something from the past that's still haunting you. This could have been a relationship with someone that went bad, some kind of falling out, something of that nature. I feel like it's more related to your love life, more related to your heart, where your feelings are concerned, Maricel. And it feels like you're still struggling with this, the gray area. Typically, like when I color coded the cards, a specific reason for the background, when it's a gray, it can symbolize like your aura is kind of gray. You know, maybe you're struggling with moving forward in your life because you're still thinking about this in some kind of way. So when this card comes up, it's saying basically to let go of it. You know, even though you are haunted, it's already buried. It's in the past. You need to move forward, and that's what I feel like the haunted card represents. Okay, the next card for you is new job. So this could be for you or it could be for somebody else. Marisa, kind of worried maybe about your finances, looking maybe for some kind of job, something that can make more sense, you know, to you wherever it applies or falls. That's what the new job starts, what it represents for you. So hold on to that. And again, you got third eye. So again, we're getting this a lot tonight. I feel like we are in the period where a lot of people are more awakened during this time period. Maricel, you do have psychic abilities, my dear. So trust your intuition. Trust whatever you're feeling, whatever you feel like is going not so good in your life. This is a card that is saying that you are fully awakened and you are not too far from the truth, okay? Yeah, I do feel like it is your ex for some reason. So whatever he did, I feel like it may have, you know, impacted you a lot. All right, next is Simone is Fly, okay, 09. May I have a general reading? Thank you so much, Simone, for the donation. All right, Simone. So I'm pulling some cards for you. Okay, Simone, I got fear. Okay, so I feel like this is not you. This could be a male in your life, somebody that is fearful of commitment, somebody that is fearful of maybe moving on. I don't know, but that's the message that's coming through. Again, I don't feel like this is you, Simone. This is somebody that maybe you have feelings for, or like a friend that you're worried about. Some male is struggling. That's all I know. And I feel like he may be your age, but there is some struggles here. About moving forward. That's the first thing that I got here. Then I got spiritual attachment. So this person maybe also, when you see spiritual attachment, sometimes they are very negative, or they've kind of put their life in a very negative space to be open. That's when spiritual attachments happen. This doesn't necessarily mean that he has one, but he could be very prone to it. And again, I feel like this is about a male, because notice the two cards, both males. This is a lot of male energies, masculine energy. In the card blinded. This could be you, my dear, or it could be that person. But I feel like it's a mixture of both. Maybe you are not seeing everything the way it is actually the way it actually is, and that person is not willing to change in some kind of way. I feel like they are blinded. So hold on to those messages. But that's what I'm getting here, from what Spirit came like with these cards that pulled up. I feel like it is a male. This is all about a guy. This is all about love. This is all about someone you care about, but they are blinded. Okay, they cannot see through the facades, or through the bull. So, but then I feel like whoever this is, or whoever this applies to, hold on to it. I feel like it is going to. They are going to like change. Like they are going to improve. They are going to get better, from that. So it's just a matter of them realizing and coming to realization that this is like a cycle. It is temporary, that they are going to, take accountability. So hold on to that, okay? All right, Natasha Gill. Let's see here. Okay, Natasha Gill. Thank you guys for the donations. You are so sweet. Okay, Natasha Gill. Okay, Natasha. So I've got for you first card here is stagnation. So you may be feeling like things are at a crossroads, like in your life. That's what I'm getting, Natasha. Maybe things are not going the way that you want right now, but I feel like they're going to be changing. I want to say by April next year, things are going to kind of like change completely. Natasha, I got spiritual gifts. So you are very gifted. I feel like you are an empath. You are an intuitive. You may even have like mediumship abilities. That's what I feel, Natasha. And so if you see angel numbers or repetitive numbers, this is what they're saying. They're saying that basically they hear and know, but there are some changes that you need to make on your life right now that will help. And then I also got depression. So there's someone, this may not be you, that is suffering from depression, and you may want to help this person, but whatever the situation is, they need to kind of get out of this themselves. You can be there, hold space, but don't lose yourself in the process, okay? And that's for Natasha. So thank you so much. I hope that helps with, and you can hold on to it, okay? Okay, Rach, IE. Let's do Rach. You're welcome, Natasha. Guys, these are just general readings. They're not like private readings where I get to focus on your energy completely and have a photograph. So, okay. Thank you, Lauren. She's so sweet. Okay, Rach. Okay, Rach, I got dependency. So this could be Just talking about some situation in your life. This could be, maybe you're addicted to food or to TV shows, or wherever you feel like there is, maybe your attention is going to, maybe you're just addicted to your phone. And I feel like that may be exactly what it is. Limit the time that you're spending on your phone or socializing. I feel I feel like this may be, I love Rach, your little emoticon, says #1 fan. I love that. And this could be somebody else. Maybe this applies to somebody else in your life. But Spirit is saying for you to kind of watch for those things, okay? Those things that kind of steal your time and your energy, or that you're very fixated on, and then maybe are getting you behind on certain tasks. You are divinely protected. So whatever fears you have, you need to let them go. This could be fears of the future, fears of what's to come, etc. You need to let that go, because Spirit is around you. Your guardian angels are around you. And then forgive. Maybe you've been hurt. When this card comes up for forgive, Spirit is reminding us to forgive someone. Even if you don't forget what they did to you, you don't want to have them renting space in your mind, because while they're busy living their life, you're still stuck maybe with the inability to forgive you. I'm sorry, to forgive. And I feel like this may be, again, around your love life. That's what I get, connections to your heart space to love. So thank you so much for that. All right, guys, y'all are going so fast with these donations. I'm trying to keep up. Okay, Evelyn, I see your donation. No, Lauren, I haven't had any more of the Uber Cuban Mafia. All right, Evelyn, love life. Okay, I saw it. Guys, the other ones that have donated, I'm going to get to you. I'm just going to scroll up. Hi, Essence. Thank you so much for being here. Ray, do you see me getting a promotion at work? I'll pull some cards for you in a minute, Essence. See what comes up, okay? So after Evelyn, I'm going to do Essence, because I haven't seen her in a long time. That's my buddy. Okay, Evelyn, lying. Somebody is lying to you. I know that you wanted to talk about your love life. This may not be what you want to know, but Spirit is saying that somebody is lying. There has been some lies, some deceit around your love life. I feel like this may have been in the past, and it could be somebody maybe that you are interested in now or will be interested. Just be aware that not everything that is coming out of their mouth is honesty. It's not honest. There's a lot of half-truths and things that are not being said, okay? But the future for you, my dear, when it comes to love life is happiness. That card came up. So there will be happiness, but I feel like you have to kind of sift through some of the not so good, and kind of use your best judgment when it comes to love, okay? There is a good future there. And in the meantime, you are going to feel depressed. This is normal. I feel like you may be already experiencing this, or wanting to be more alone, more introverted, maybe not motivated, feeling maybe disconnected from the things that you used to do or take pride in. And this can be very much reflected in your clothing, the way that you dress, or maybe the way that maybe you dress all in black all the time, etc. You are also very magical. I see a lot of Wiccan influences on you. So I don't know if you have ever considered doing any kind of candle magic, etc., or if that's ever even crossed your mind. But Spirit is saying that you should actually look into that, because you're very powerful. I feel like you have those abilities, so just use them, okay? And that is what I got there for you. All right, so now I'm going to switch over to the Rider-Waite deck. Thank you, Evelyn. I hope that helps you. And I'm going to do a reading for my friend Essence, asking Essence Scatbolsa. I'm going to pull some cards to you, Essence. I hope you're still on here. Holler if you are still here. And then I'll get back to the people who donated. Thank you, Evelyn. So guys, when I do general readings, they still are like semi-readings because I do use my intuition. There's my girl Essence. So I like use my intuition to interpret the cards. It's not all just like generic, you know, but I feel like, to me, I feel like, you know, they are kind of generic messages. And I will say that because I'm not used to like using cards when I read people. Not like that. So I rely on my gift when I read people privately, but oh, Essence, you have a card, girl, that popped out. Okay, whenever a card pops out to me, like that spirit wanted me to show it. So it's like, what is this? The Eight of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those 7 of Pentacles. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should know how to read Roman numerals. I don't. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles for me is somebody that's working hard. You can see him working very hard. Someone that is contemplating. That's you, Essence. I feel like you're working very hard, or you're looking for a job, you know, where you can apply to it and be happier, you know, this, or a position that you can, you know, apply. You're a very dedicated, Essence, when it comes to your job. But there is some problems, Essence, and I don't want to air out a lot of this on here, but I got here the Queen of Swords. When I see the Queen of Swords, this is you again. Very, you're very cutthroat. You don't put up with any of the nonsense. You don't want to get involved in the gossips. You don't. You're there to do your job and get paid and kind of like leave. That's who you are at the core. When I get this card, this is like you may be dealing with some immature people, some immature energy, and your job. That can serve as a distraction. Stay focused on your hard work, because if you're wanting that promotion, there's a possibility that you will get it, okay? There is an Emperor here. When I see the Emperor card, I don't feel like this is you. This could be a boss. This could be whoever is in the hiring position for this promotion that you're wanting, etc. But they are very rigid in their way of seeing things, and they're going to play favorites. Like, I feel like they may already have their eyes. So I don't see a promotion right now. I see a lot of distraction. This doesn't mean that you will not get a promotion, Essence, okay? I want to be very honest there, what I'm telling you. But I do feel like there is some obstacles, and maybe it's not time. And that's what I feel like with the Emperor card, that it may not be time, okay? So, you know, I don't want to be like the bearer of bad news. Whenever I give some straightforward information, I don't want you to get discouraged, but I do want you to, you know, keep forging ahead and don't put all your eggs in one basket on just one position, okay? So that's what I'm getting with that. So let me go ahead here and go back. Guys, help me out. If anybody that hasn't gotten a reading and donated, okay, Tarina Jones. I know I missed 2 people. So let me get to Tarina, and then I'll get to Marissa. Okay, Tarina, I'm going to pull, and thank you for your donation. Pull some cards for you. And I'm sending you my love, Essence. And you need to get a reading. I'm just joking on that, but love to hear from you. You can email me about this, what I said tonight. You can feel free to email me. Okay. She's so sweet. She's always been supportive. She's a great spirit. I love, love, love Essence. She keeps it real. And that's my kind of people that keep it real all the time. All right. So for Tarina, I got here the Queen of Swords, my dear. Again, it's a very much like you may be going through some obstacles with some people. I feel like you know what you want in life. This could also be your love life, but you are not going to settle for anything. You are the queen of your throne. You're the queen of your home, the queen of your life. You know, that's what I feel like you look at things, you're very nurturing. You can be nurturing, but there's a fine line where you will have that authoritative kind of side to you that's more serious. You're not about the foolery, right? So Spirit says, tell her that she's not about the clowns that are around her. So There are some people that are clowning. If you ever heard that terminology being used, this is getting kind of more like into the ghetto expression, Ray Ray's hood expression. But there are some people that are clowning you or trying to clown you, and you're not going to be having it. Okay, this could be family. I feel like it could very well be some people in your family. You got the Page of Pentacles. This is you being very focused on your money, very focused on that. But I feel like you're trying to move towards something that is very new to you, maybe uncertain in your career or in your jobs. You're trying to maybe move to something a little bit, because the page is somebody that represents somebody that is kind of young. So I feel like this is a very new energy to you of when it comes to like your jobs, your careers, like things that you want to gravitate for. But it's good. I feel like your financial area is going to improve. This is a very positive card. Why? Because this background has a lot of yellow, and yellow is a very bright color. It's symbolic of, prosperity, of the masculine energy, of, the sun. It has different meanings. So you are going to see some happiness coming up here in your finances. Things are turning around for 2020 for you, Tarina. Okay, the last card I got here is the same card that I got, I believe, for Essence, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, a lot of focus for you on your finances, but also on your love life. So hold on to these messages, but I feel like you need to just stay laser focused and keep doing you. All right. So thank you so much for being here. All right. The next person is Marissa N. So let me get to her. Let me scroll down. Thank you, guys. I feel like when I use the Rider-Waite in my decks, like I can really get into my zone. All right, Marissa, I'm just pulling some cards. I don't like using that word clowning, but that's what Spirit told me to tell her, so. All right, Marissa, pulling some cards. And I don't know, my rings are like coming loose. Like I feel like I've de-swelled, like I don't know, like in the winter, when it's fall, like my fingers, like they lose mass or something. And I feel like thinner, and they start moving around and slipping off. Does anybody else have that problem? Okay, Marissa, for you, okay, Marissa, I got here what is this? The Five of Cups. A lot of loss, a lot of feelings like, I don't know, you're going through something in your life right now, Marissa. I feel like this is an emotional loss. It could be a breakup. It could be some kind of that has you worried, some kind of energy that has you worried, has you very preoccupied in some way. I don't like this card. The Ten of Swords, backstabbing, betrayal. It's a very dark card for me. Like I feel like you need to be on the lookout of who you're putting your trust in, who you are choosing. When I see this card, I feel like it's potentially could be you that is backstabbed in some kind of way or betrayed. Maybe this is something that's happened in your past, but I feel like with the other card, the loss, the heartbreak, and the backstabbing, and then this is in your family. Spirit is showing me your family with the Tower. When I see the Tower card, I interpret it as your home, as your waking life, your family in that area, in that circle. Again, it could be your love life. Excuse me. I'm feeling like there is something here to watch for, okay? That there in the next couple of months, there could be some things unraveling, not necessarily scary. This is not what I'm saying. But again, with this Ten of Swords and this, like, and the loss of cups, you're going through it in some kind of way. Like, I feel like it can change you. And the last thing Spirit was telling me they want you to see you is to turn negative, like to feel, Marissa, you're saying, yeah, it's your family. And I'm sorry about that. They don't want you, Spirit doesn't want you to turn negative or have negative thoughts or feelings and harbor onto that, because it can really change you in some ways and block blessings from happening. So whatever's happening in your family life or is going to happen, You need to stay very centered with yourself and give it up to spirit, give it up to God, let it go. I feel like things are going to be kind of out of your control for the next couple of months. And there's a potential for change. Anytime I get one of those cards like loss or backstabbing, there is a positive note. It's like the universe allows these things to happen in our lives so that way we can shift away from it and allow blessings to come in. So even though these cards are kind of like darker in nature to me, I feel like there is a purging that you're having to go through or some kind of emotional heartbreak. Even though it's hard for you to make a decision, it's going to be necessary, okay? And that's the message that I'm getting from Spirit. So hold on to that, okay? All right, let me scroll up. Zesty, and then Lauren Floyd. Zesty. Okay, Zesty. King of Cups. King of Cups is somebody with emotion. It symbolizes emotional fulfillment. I feel like this is you, Zesty, looking for some fulfillment in your life. But I feel like you may be kind of letting your emotions get the best of you at times. And Spirit is wanting you to kind of, balance that all out. So I feel like you are going to be emotionally fulfilled. Maybe this is your love life. Maybe you're questioning, about if you're meeting someone, it's very possible. When I get this cup, I feel like somebody that is very balanced in their life. I feel like you're very balanced. I don't feel like you're a negative person at all. I feel like you just, are very emotional at times. And that's something to watch there. The next card I got here is the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups here, for me, that symbolizes celebrations, good news. It can also symbolize but I'll have to see. I don't feel like this could symbolize that, but when we see the Three of Cups, it can possibly mean like a third-party relationship. You with someone and that person cheating, etc. But I don't feel that. I feel like this is a celebration for you coming up. There could be like some festivities and things like that. So you are going to have good energy. And then we got this one, which is, what is it? The 3, 4, 5, 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. And notice he's giving to the other person and trying to give to 2 people. I feel like this is just like for you, Zesty, for you to like kind of hold on to this, because I feel like in the next couple of weeks and months, you're going to have distractions and you're going to have 2 or 3 people wanting you to do certain things. And basically, this is a card Spirit is saying for you to find balance, to not over, exert yourself or to get too many commitments at one time, because then you could find yourself kind of like draining yourself, energetically speaking, doing too many things or committing to too many things. And maybe it can lead later on to not having balance or not actually accomplishing or finishing these projects, etc., these tasks. So pace yourself and be sure that before you take on any new work, any kind of thing that someone is asking you, that you are fully able to do so, okay? So thank you so much. Let's do Lauren Floyd. Lauren, I'm going to pull some cards for you, Lauren. All right, Lauren. So for you, I got here the High Priestess. Very much about your intuition, very much about you really stepping into your spiritual. When I get the High Priestess, I feel like it represents somebody that is very spiritually gifted, somebody who has intuition and is using it or will be using it, that understands that there is shadow work and there is light work. Notice that the column's black and white. If there is a lot of balance here in your life, like I feel like you're at that stage right now that you're finding that balance, in your spiritual abilities. I got the card of Judgment. So when we get this card, it can have many, many connotations. For you, it could be that you maybe in the next couple of weeks or months feeling like there's people coming for you, judging you, or there's some, pettiness that is shared. I feel like you should just brush it off and continue to focus on yourself. Don't entertain, excuse me, had a burp. Don't entertain darkness at all, okay? Don't entertain any negative vibrations or thoughts. And then we got here the Sun. When I get the Sun, guys, in the major arcana of the Rider-Waite, no matter what other cards you got, when you get the Sun, it's a very, very positive card, and it overrules all the other cards. So again, you're going to be just fine. You have this protection, the Sun. That is God. God, to me, that is God. That is a divine protector. You are surrounded by that. So you're going to be fine in everything that you do. It's just a matter of kind of like knowing that you're going to find people that don't necessarily agree with you or see eye to eye. And you don't have to worry about that because you're not responsible for the way people perceive you. You're only responsible for yourself at the end of the day, all right? So I hope that helped you. All right, guys, let's see here. I'm just going to scroll down. Okay, Karen Kitchens, thank you so much for your donation. I'm sorry, Essence. I'm just reading what you said. I completely understand. I think they're lying to me. Yeah, keep your options open. I feel like there's some deceit going on there. Definitely. All right, Karen, let me see her. I must say tonight is like a slow crowd. We only have about 64 people tuning in. Probably a lot of people are tired and looking forward to Friday, or a lot of people are just watching something else. I don't know, but that's okay. This will be on a rerun. So, right, Karen, this is for Karen Kitchens, the Three of Wands. This is you planning, my dear, looking out to your future. You're very connected, wanting to know about your future. I think you have a lot of questions about it. You have a lot of plans. This is a lot of, I feel like this is maybe more about your love life in some way, that you may be looking more towards, finding happiness in that area, exploring, your own self in some way, having like an awakening, looking forward to future goals and projects. This is a lot of planning. This is a card of planning for me. Okay. February is important as well because it has the 2 on the card. So, the 3. So March. Hold on to that, March of 2020. Then I got the Queen of Pentacles. That represents you. You're all about taking care of your money, not overspending, finding balance, always making sure bills are paid, etc. That is who you are. That's not going to change. But it also represents stability. So I think if you have been asking about your finances, I feel like it's going to stay about the same right now. I don't see any major changes, but I feel like you are, you're going to make the right decisions when it comes to how your money is spent or what it goes towards, okay? And then I got the Page of Swords. To me, this is somebody that is immature. This could be a family member that you're worried about, okay, a child or somebody, just hold on to it. But I feel like this is a male energy, and it could be a female energy, but I feel like there's some opposition to you. When I see the swords, I feel like it's somebody that is very defensive. Maybe someone that is having to defend themselves in some kind of way from a relationship or some kind of, things that are going on in their life. So I feel like that may be something that you may be facing with another person in your family or someone that you know. Basically, just try to be there for them any way possible. Okay, so hold on to those messages. I hope they helped you. All right. I'm just reading the comments. Let me see here. You're welcome, Lauren. Okay, did I do Kelly Woolridge? If not, that's the next person I'm doing. I just saw Troy say, okay, Kelly, thank you so much. Sorry. It's just so many people. You have to understand, I get so many like donations and all these scrolling. I'm having to go back. So I just saw Troy's message. I was scrolling up, trying to read. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to miss anyone. Thank you, baby nurse. You're so sweet. So after baby nurse, I'm going to kind of like wrap it up because Ray Ray is getting a little kind of drained. And so I know my limits, etc. So if you want to donate, you can continue. That won't like necessarily mean that you're going to get a reading, but it will go towards supporting my channel. All right. So let me do Kelly Woolridge and then baby nurse, and then then I'll be done. Drink some water here. Star XOXO, love you too. Okay, Kelly. Page of Cups. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, to me, it represents like a Pisces, a water sign in your life. For me, this is young energy. Again, I feel like there's something brewing. This could be your love life, Kelly. Somewhere in, or something brewing that is still young in its young stages or very new. There's like a newness. Hold on, let me clear my throat. So with this, I feel like it's connecting to your emotions, Kelly. I feel like you're very emotional. The fish is symbol to me of Pisces, which is very much with the emotion. The cups represent emotion. I feel like again, you may be letting things get to you, and you just need to stay strong and kind of not get too emotional. Think about where your energy is going. Think about what is stealing your peace, because I feel like there's things that trigger you. That's what the word I'm looking for, triggers. Sorry. And Spirit is wanting you to watch for that. Okay, the next card I got here is the Ten of Cups. Very, very good card, Kelly. So this is all about your family and nurturing your friends, all about you're wanting happiness in your life. You're looking for happiness. But again, you may feel like you don't have control all the time over, what's going on, that people are just making their decisions and you're just kind of like stuck to the side, or you're not as needed, etc. But that's not the case. So when I see this, I feel like it represents the rainbow. It represents emotional fulfillment. That's coming to you over the next 10 months. I think like whatever is going on in your personal life, it's going to get better. And this is like a card of hope to me when I see it. All right. And then the last card I got for you is the Emperor. Again, very masculine energy. So you may be dealing with someone that is very much like a partner, or someone that could be, like a brother. I don't know, a masculine energy in your life, wherever you can pinpoint this. Someone that is there, I feel like they're very much, the Emperor is very much, set in his ways, is very much about rules and authority. He's like an authoritative figure. It could be your son. Yeah, it could be. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't have to be like an old man. It could be just like a masculine energy. And this person is very much hard-headed, and there's no way like of changing them in some ways. And so again, I feel like that may be who again Spirit is talking about. But I feel like, let me pull one more card and see what it says. I didn't want to pull like 4 cards, but since I got that, okay, the Ace of Wands. Like he's gonna soften up whatever he's going through with the Ace of Wands. This is a lot of this is a good card, a very good card. So I feel like things are gonna get improving. Oh wow, he's a Scorpio. No wonder. Very stubborn. Yeah. Things are gonna definitely get better for him. I feel like this is yeah, you're gonna get your wish. So just hang in there, okay? Whatever he's going through or experiencing and you're worried about him, don't, because I feel like it's gonna get better. So that's the message for you. Thank you so much. All right, and my last person is a baby nurse. So, baby nurse, are you with me? Are you here? And that's my last one for tonight. I don't know if she's here. Baby nurse. Good night, Jessica. All right, so I'm just going to be doing one more reading and then I'll be wrapping it up. And that's for baby nurse. All right, so here we go. Pulling 3 cards. All right, baby nurse. I got here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of wands. Notice that he's like fighting a battle. I feel like there could be some things that you're maybe in your workspace or somewhere else that you are needing to focus on, because I feel like you may be experiencing some opposition or some challenges over the next couple of weeks to months, okay? But you will come out of this victorious, because notice that he is on the hill. He is above everybody else, and they're, he's fending them off from a higher place. So again, like, they go low, we go high. Remember Michelle Obama? Okay, that's the kind of mentality you need to have, and that's what Spirit is saying. The Ace of Swords, a very powerful card. I feel like, again, you are going to cut through all the negativity. You're going to forge ahead. Whatever you want, it's going to be yours, okay? And then the Star card. The Star card is like you're going to get more in touch with a lot of the things that are maybe hidden within yourself, the emotions that you don't really show to everyone, things that you worry about or think about. These are going to be the things that you're going to be focusing more on over the next couple of weeks, okay? It's like kind of like shadow work in some ways, realizing that we're not perfect, but there are some things that we need to work on. All right, so I want to thank you so much, everyone, guys. Follow me on Instagram. Remember to spam my pictures with some Christmas emoticons. Subscribe to my website if you haven't already. Leave me a testimonial if you want to get that video recording. I'm going to pick one winner for a written or video testimonial. And then the Bath and Body Works giveaway with the psychic reading, I'm going to be giving those details on my community tab tonight. I love you so much. Blessings and love and light. Bye.